Everyone thinks high school is about the grades or the sports, but for me, it was about the physics of a lukewarm soda. See, our school's vending machines were absolute relics from the 80s. They'd swallow your $5 bill, give you zero change, and then just stare at you, empty-handed. The administration, they didn't care. Budget cuts, they'd say, while sipping their fancy lattes in the lounge. So I decided it was time for a systematic upgrade. I spent 2 weeks in my garage, tinkering with a universal remote I'd gutted. I coded it to mimic the internal maintenance frequencies of those specific machines. By Monday, I had the key. Phase 1 was simple. Every time a teacher walked by, I'd hit the button from my pocket. Clunk. A free bag of chips would just tumble down. I'd walk up, look surprised, and hand it to him. "Oh, hey, Mr. Miller. Looks like the machine's feeling generous today." Within a week, the staff was convinced the machines were malfunctioning in the best way possible. They were hooked on the freebies. Then I launched Phase 2. I printed out some official-looking out-of-service stickers and a fake invoice from a company I called Apex Refreshments. I walked right into the front office during lunch rush wearing a high-vis vest I'd bought at a thrift store. I looked the secretary dead in the eye and said, "Ma'am, we've got reports of these units dispensing uninventoried product. It's a huge liability issue." She didn't even check my ID. She just sighed and handed me the master keys to the hallways. I spent the next 3 hours calibrating the machines. In reality, I was just cleaning the ancient sensors and refilling them with the good stuff, the stuff the school board banned years ago. Real sugar, extra caffeine, the elixir of life for a tired teenager. The next day, the principal called an emergency assembly. I thought for sure I was cooked, but instead, he stood there beaming. He told the whole school that thanks to a proactive maintenance initiative and some clever student feedback, North Valley High finally had the best snack selection in the county. At the end of the year, he handed me the Student Leadership Award. As we shook hands for the photo, he leaned in and whispered, "I don't know how you convinced those tech guys to give us the premium snacks for the standard price, Leo, but you've got a real future in management." I just smiled, felt the universal remote in my pocket, and thought, yeah, you have no idea.